Good morning, Bitcoiners. How are you? Welcome to Bitcoin for Me and Mortals channel. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, crypto assets, technology, and the future. Bitcoin for Me and Mortals is a book available at Amazon. Also, if you can get it for free, if you want to get it for free, just drop me a comment down below. And today it's a good day in the markets. Bitcoin is going up. Just 10 minutes ago, I was doing this video in Spanish, and we reached 45,000. Now it's gone down. It's gone down a little bit, but I think it's going to recover again. We will see. It seems to be a really good week at the moment because there's plenty of good news about Bitcoin and about the crypto markets in general. Bitcoin seems to be leading the way today, and also we have Ripple going up 15%, and Avalanche 8%, Shiba 19%, Polygon almost 10%, Litecoin. So there you go. Yeah, it's more or less green. The market's green, and we're going to see what's going on in the markets today, and why is it all of a sudden so optimistic. Well, here we see the heat map. Most of them are in green, apart from Solana, Polkadot, and Luna, but there's only 1% down, so it's nothing to worry about. And look at this. This is new. I think this is the first video I make that we're in neutral. We're not in fear. We're not in extreme fear. Normally we're here in extreme fear most of the time, but now in neutral. What's going on? But this is the sign that people are no longer scared, are beginning to warm up to the idea that maybe they should be buying Bitcoin. Why didn't they buy at 32? I don't know, but they prefer to buy at 45. There you go. And when we get to 60, they will buy even more. This is the psychology of the markets. Don't follow the crowd. Just do the opposite of what the crowd does, and you will do much better. Basically, buy and never sell. Yeah. So this is what's happening. The market is going up. Clearly, it's going up. But right now, in 5 minutes, we have this red candle. I don't know why. What happened there? Obviously, the bears are trying to push the price down. They don't like it going up so much. They're pushing. But I don't think they're going to make it. That happens also here. Look at what happened afterwards. Yeah? So the bulls are much stronger now. Seems to be much stronger now. And like I said, we got to 45,000 just 10 minutes ago. So it's looking good. It's looking good. And this is Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is a very traditional bank in the US. You probably heard about it. And they made a report. They usually don't like technology. They hate cryptocurrencies. They hate Bitcoin. But they made a report, and they think that Bitcoin soon will hit a hyperinflation point, which means going exponential. And they are comparing, like I told you many times, they are comparing Bitcoin to the adoption curve of the internet from 1993, from the 90s. This was the number of users of the internet. They went from 0 to 5 billion, and Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are doing more or less the same, but we still got all this to go. In 20 years we will be here with 5,000 users, and imagine what that will do to the price, right? And that's Wells Fargo telling you that. Tesla is already reported that they have almost $2 billion in Bitcoin, $2 billion in Bitcoin. So they make a good profit on that because they bought 1 year ago, they bought 1.5 billion, and now they got 2 billion. So that's a profit of $500 million, $500 million. If had they invested, have they left the money in cash, now because of the inflation, now they will have 1.3 billion. So they would have lost 200 million. So instead of earning 500 million, they would have lost 200. That's a difference of 700 million just for investing in Bitcoin. So there you go. Your money is safer in Bitcoin. every company in the world is watching this very closely, and they're thinking, oh my god, I need to put my money in Bitcoin. So wait for that. And price of Bitcoin, we had the worst January in the last 4 years, but now we had the best week in 4 months. So this is what Bitcoin does. Get used to it. Volatility is still here. And also, we're talking about Russia lately. Now the second richest man in Russia is saying that metal coins were replaced and now digital assets are the next thing. I think Russia is gonna push the the price up a lot. This is not so good news. In Kazakhstan, the government is trying to raise more money. They are broke basically, and they are trying to tax and increase the energy prices for the miners. But if they do that, the miners will go to Russia and they will go to Canada and America. So I don't think they will. Eventually, they probably have to negotiate and get to an agreement. But this is the good thing about Bitcoin. It's so decentralized that they don't care. You raise taxes or prices, I go to the next country. Same thing they did with China. Temporarily, the hash rate will drop, and the price will drop. But that would be a good opportunity to buy more. That's it. Also, be careful with the rug pulls. Rug pulls is all these new projects that are going up 1,000% a day, because usually what's behind that is that the owners keep most of the tokens, 90% of them, and they hype the price. They do a lot of marketing, and they look for investments, and they promise you they are going to be the next Inu killer, the next Solana killer, the next Ethereum killer. And then they do a rug pull, take all the money, the thing goes to zero, and you lose whatever you put there. So be very careful. That is not time to invest in rug pulls now. Invest in safe assets, top 10, top 20. Don't look anything below that. Also, Kraken is launching proof of reserve audit, and they have an independent company doing the checking that they actually have what they say they have. So this is very good. This is something that is not done by banks. Banks they don't do that. If you think you have if you think that the money that you deposit in your bank is there, is this not there? And I'm not talking about the specific branch at your local office. No, I'm talking about the general bank, the national bank, Santander or whatever, or ASBC. They don't have your money. They do not have your money. They have something called the fractional reserve, and they only have to have $1 out of 100. So 99% of your money is not there. They lend it to other people. They just don't have it. So, but Kraken does. Kraken have every Bitcoin, every Ethereum, every Solana that you have in Kraken. It is there, and you can go and check it. They send you a link, and you can go to the independent company that is doing the audit, and you can check that your money is actually there. This is very good and gives me a lot of confidence. I don't think there's any other exchange doing that, not even Coinbase. What else? We hope Beijing is gonna finally it's gonna launch the digital yuan, and obviously that's for real. That's for real. That's gonna happen, and it's not good. It's not good for China. It's not good for Chinese people. I'm never gonna use a digital euro or digital dollar, for sure. But this is when people start using this, because they will be forced to use it, they will realize how much better is Bitcoin in comparison. So they will try to buy Bitcoin. So they will get used to use cryptocurrencies, and then it will be, this is like a big advertisement for Bitcoin. And Georgia in the US, they are already 1/3 of the hash rate of the US power. So they are growing very fast. Also in Colombia, if you're gonna buy a house, you can pay with Bitcoin. This is a candidate for prime minister in Canada, and he's very much a pro Bitcoiner. And if you listen to his videos, he's very much he's very much he's not just a lip service. He actually convinced that Bitcoin is a much better system than the fiat money, with inflation and with devaluation and with the national debt and all that. So if this guy gets to be prime minister in Canada, he's very much a pro Bitcoin. He will try to change the economy. I don't know if he will go as far as adopting Bitcoin as a national currency, as a local currency, but certainly he will implement many of the ideas that are in the white paper of Bitcoin, because he is convinced that it's a better system for money than what we have now with fiat money. Also, another Canadian company, it's like a consulting company kind of thing, KPMG. They're gonna put their treasury in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Why? Because they don't want to lose money. Tesla has done that. Now they are doing it. Everybody will do it, because if you don't want to lose money, you have to put your money out of fiat and into Bitcoin. Also, I'm going to show you this video from Michael Saylor. It's actually two different videos. Michael Saylor and Ricardo Salinas from Mexico is the third richest man in Mexico. Both very big Bitcoiners. And listen to the video. It's quite interesting.
There are two things that should succeed and grow. The US dollar, if you live in the United States and you believe in Western values and freedom and justice, right, and Western law and the progressive movement, you want the US dollar to grow, and instead of saying, well, the dollar is like a problem to save, and forget about that.
I was very much aware of the fact that fiat money is basically a fraud. It's the motherfucking ego.
There you go. So this time I think Michael Saylor is trying to defend the dollar, but why is he doing that? He's doing that because he has to say that in order he doesn't want the Federal Reserve, the government and the banks to worry too much about Bitcoin. He has a public company. He has invested a huge amount of money in Bitcoin. He doesn't want regulations to go against him. So he has to say, no, don't worry, the dollar will be fine, the dollar will survive, you don't need to worry. In fact, the dollar will be better off when we use Bitcoin as a base money. But Ricardo Salinas doesn't agree with that. Ricardo Salinas says fiat money is a fraud. And I agree with Ricardo Salinas 100%. So there you go. Millennials will not be able to afford retirement without Bitcoin. That's exactly what I think. That's exactly what I tell you in this book. Bitcoin is your pension. Tell your children, tell your friends, tell your parents. Pensions are broke all over the world. Public pensions and private pensions, they are broke because they are based on a fiat system. Buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is your pension. Don't trust the government. Don't trust your pension fund. This is all I got for today. Thank you very much. Remember to press all the buttons, comment and share. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.